So size number 3, this is from heat transfer in mechanical engineering. In this question we have to calculate the T-skin, and it was known that T-skin equal T1 minus Q dot L divided by K multiplied by A. Now it's supposed that T1 entered by user and Q dot entered by user, L and K and A, they are constants and they are known, so no need to ask user to enter them because we know the values. K equal 0.3 and A equal 1.7 and L equal 0.005 meter. So we have to ask user to enter the T1 temperature and the Q dot, then we calculate the T-skin and print the result, and we can use these values to check our answers. So let us start. How many variables we have? We have one, T-skin, the result. I prefer to make it double. T1, the second variable, third variable, fourth, fifth, sixth variables. So let's start by float. Let's say that we have T1 and we need Q dot. You can say Q dot, and we have also K, we have L capital, comma K, and we need also the A, the area. Very good. Now we know the value of L equal initially the variable 0.005 millimeter, sorry, meter, not millimeter, 0.05. The K value equal to 0.3 and the A value equal to 1.7. Okay, the result is the T-skin. We can name it T-skin like this. The type of the data, I prefer to make it double, because when you calculate something maybe the value will be very large. Better to keep it or make it as a double value, double one of the float formats. So double T-skin, initial 0. Now we want to ask user, please enter the values of T and Q. So print F function, double quotation, please enter T1 and Q dot, backslash n to go to the next line, outside the quotation semicolon, enter. Now the user will read the message and type or enter the temperature and the Q dots. We have to scan them using scanf function, double quotation, two double quotation. The first value will be scanned as a float, it's one space, or you can remove the space, it's up to you. And the second one is a float, outside the quotation, comma, the first one given to T1, second one given to Q dot, outside the function, semicolon here. Now we have the values of T1 and Q dot, the value of L, the value of K, the value of A. We want to calculate the value of T-skin. Don't print it. Firstly, we have to calculate T-skin. T-skin equal to T1 minus Q dot, I prefer to use brackets here. So we have Q dot, not here, sorry, Q dot multiplied by L divided by, brackets here also, K, so small letter, multiplied by A. Outside we have semicolon. So it will print Q dot by L, then divide them by KA, and finally T1 minus This is how mathematical equations solved. Okay, now we have the value of tskin, want to print it. So we will print f, okay, double quotation. We can say that tskin equal to a value. This value is a double, and you can control the decimal places. Say that we need to print just the first two decimal places. Outside, write comma, from where we get the value from the variable called tskin. Then outside, quotation, semicolon, sorry, and finally we can print message to show user that the program finished. We can write end or thank you or whatever. What do you want? Outside semicolon. Guys, also to make a program, to make it clear, user friendly, I prefer to use comments. How to comment? We can at the beginning here, guys, use the /star. You can write this is class work number 2 as example, exercise number 2, solution, okay, then star / to end the comment, and you can write comments here or there or there or there if it's not clear for the user. Now let me run the program and see what will happen. Please enter T1 and the Q dot. As example, we will enter T1 as what is T1? 37. Say 37. Q dot 150, and the result tskin equal 35.53. Then end. The result is okay, but we need one decimal place, so we can go back to here just to show the same result, print in one decimal place only. And also we forgot to print \n to go to next line. I'll see the message here not clear. Run the program again. (37), enter 150 ohm, enter the result. As you see, tskin equal 35.5 end. And I prefer also to print unit if you want to make it good or professional program. I prefer to print unit here for tskin. We can keep one space and write Celsius. Run the program again and see the result. 37, enter 150, enter, we got, as you see, tskin 35.5 Celsius end. Thank you so much.